This is how my client went from only receiving breadcrumbs from her specific person, getting the hot and cold behavior, to manifesting commitment from him, and not only that, having him beg for her to commit to him. When this client came to me, she had been in this frustrating cycle for over 6 months where her specific person would just keep her in the loop and not really give her that much. Sometimes he was sending her messages like, how are you and what's up, but then he wasn't really pursuing her, he wasn't prioritizing spending time with her or planning dates with her and like moving things forward. And for a long time she had been wondering what's wrong with her. She had internalized his behavior, thinking that there was something wrong with her. There was something that she just didn't give him, and that's why he wasn't ready for commitment. That's why he didn't want a future with her. And I told her that the version of her that is manifesting commitment from her specific person is not the same version of her that she's currently showing up as, because currently she was expecting him not to commit to her, and she was tolerating the bare minimum. She was accepting those breadcrumbs because at least she received something. She had been setting these unconscious standards for how she was expecting him to show up for her, so obviously he wasn't committing to her because she was still holding on to a fear of commitment, and she was scared that shit was gonna go downhill after that, and she also held on to a belief of not being worthy of the relationship that she truly desired. And those beliefs and those fears, which are the subconscious programs, they were essentially creating these unconscious standards for how her specific person was showing up for her. And that's exactly why she didn't receive the things that she wanted in love. Because without realizing it, she was constantly sending out these signals to her specific person like, don't commit to me, don't love me, don't choose me as your only option, because she didn't feel safe receiving that. The moment everything changed for her was when she was shifting these beliefs on a subconscious level, which is basically your self-concept as well, and she no longer was chasing him. She stopped pursuing him, she stopped prioritizing him above her, and she was just stepping into her full confidence, and she became a magnet to that commitment that she truly desired and deserved. And she knew that her self-concept work was working the moment when he reached out and he was like, I don't know what has changed, but I just feel like I'm losing you and I cannot let that happen. And he was literally begging for her to commit to him.